Hey everyone, welcome to Trails Beyond the Horizon once again. With today, hopefully, us being able to finish Van Route 4. I'm not 100% sure if that will be a thing that I can actually do, but that is the goal we're going for today. So, here goes. I don't see anyone in chat right now, that's unfortunate. We might change over time. To be fair, this is the time wherein if I stream at this time of day, it tends to not put that many people in chat. So, let us go! Last time I had to end stream earlier than I before we were able to finish every side quest. But we have Phantom Snapshot left to go, Hotels Reservation Hell, we have to go to City Hall, seems like, and we can also go do Phantom Snapshot, and we have two more of these we can do. Aaron, Ren, and Emilia. I'm gonna do Aaron and Ren, I think. Emilia's very tempting though. Aaron is cool, but Emilia's cooler. At least we will do Ren. We'll see what the other two will be, or one will be. We will do all of them eventually in due time, so. Long live the carton.
See you later, Judah.
We have all kinds of fresh vegetables.
Let's see. Hello.
Can I help you? Come again.
May I have a word?
Phantom Snapshot. Ah, yes. There was a customer showing us of his magazine and talking about that sort of thing. I remember him for getting him the magazine, but I didn't see any photos slipped inside of it. The magazine was here, but the photos? If he left the magazine here, then at least we know he couldn't have dropped the photos on the way home. In that case, it's possible one of the other customers took them. Now that you mention it, I believe one of our part-timers thought it belonged to her, to the bar. He's not working today. As you can tell, he couldn't be quite careless. I feel like I remember him saying something like, "You can each take one, maybe?" Oh, hold on. You're telling me this guy just gave them away to other customers? That goes way beyond being careless. This is turning out to be a real pain in the ass. Sorry, sir. Think we could get in touch with that part-timer and ask him which customers took the photos? Oh, of course. One could say that this is our responsibility. I'll check with them. Partner got in touch with the part-timer via the T-phone and asked him about how he gave away the photos. As I suspected, he ended up giving them away on behalf of the entire bar. I'd like to apologize. Fortunately, he remembered all our customers who took the photos. Huh, the client said there are 3 photos? But he mentioned... Could be he miscounted, or maybe there was another photo unrelated to the Lancaster family. Let's hit up all our 4 people for a start. Alright. Alright. Then could you tell us what the 4 individuals look like? I have the name for one of them. Goldman. He's actually staying at this very hotel. The second person is a tourist who came off a little seedy. He said he was going home to the capital via bus today. The third person is a quiet younger man wearing glass apparently. He said he likes movies. And finally, the last individual is a chatty young woman who enjoys gossip. Judging by her manners, the part-timer said she would probably be hanging out at a cafe or bar maybe. Even a food stall. Gotcha. If we see anybody fitting the description, we'll make sure to hit them up. Photo Inside magazine.
Got something to ask you.
Huh? The thing I got from the bar yesterday? Rotunda said it's probably okay if you do get with me. I'm sorry. I almost ran off with someone else's possession. So he's the guy. This is the sir. So yeah, the original owner would love it bad. We have to take it back to them if that's fine with you. Honestly, I'm a little irritated that part-time bartender got me wrapped up in all this, but alright. I wish I didn't have to, but I get it back, really. I really wish I didn't have to. And the man told me I could take it I never imagined this would happen. He really doesn't want to give it back, does he? I guess it makes sense if my mom jumped him, he shouldn't be able to help himself. This goes to show the trust she has on others. Let's just leave him be. Look at Chloe's photo. Maybe we can give him another photo later. So we have access to all of them, or at least Chloe. We should be able to just get that sorted out. But photos inside.
Got a question for you.
Now they're saying it was a mistake. What a pain. But it's not like I got any use for it. Here, you take it. And it even looks like it's the real deal. You mean it's not a reflection? This is quite valuable. Yeah, but it fits in a hefty price. Were you thinking about selling it? Like hell, I'd sell it. No, my grandmother and I are huge fans of Dominic Lannister. She's always been a huge fan, even took me to one of Dominic's concerts when I was little. My parents were always busy, so she was the one who looked after me and taught me everything there is to know. And that includes all there is to know about Dominic Lannister. Didn't expect this guy to be such a grandma boy. So, what you're saying is you never sell it. Makes sense to me. That being said, the original owner really wants it back. Much I don't want to let go of it. Here, take it. I only took it because the guy said it could, because it reminded me of the photo my grandmother had. You tell the original owner to take good care of it, right? Sorry, you got me thinking about old times. Very sorry. Please allow me to give people a different photo. This is sad.
What a nice secluded fishing spot. Let's see what I can catch. A hit! I caught one. see what I can catch. A hit! I caught one.
Hey, Anonymous, how are you doing today? How far are you in the audiobook?
A hit!
Whoa.
I
So you
caught
can
one.
hear me, right? I mean, no, that didn't get a response. I'm slightly worried. Oh, okay. Finish chapter 1, alright. Chapter 1 is really good. The book is really good. I just wish it never ended. I did realize that there was apparently an extra novel made that isn't out in English yet. Alright, how am I doing? Well, I made progress on a programming project. And besides that, I finished the book, which made me very emotional, but also satisfied for the most part. It's just, you know, it's always just sad when you finish something that you really enjoy.
Being under Estelle's tutelage paid dividends.
Oh no.
There's so much excitement. If I may trouble you a moment.
I still need to finish that video I was gonna make about this series. I would have to edit the script a bit because that was written before volume 15 was out. We'll have to look into that. Get this, I got my hands on a super rare photo. Somebody's psyched. Is it really that rare? You believe it? Well, what I got right here. It's a spectacular photo of the Grimcat, Phantom Thief Extraordinaire. What? Huh? When? I always figured it was just a matter of time, especially considering what a moron she is. So careless. But it's probably fine as long as no one saw her face, right? That begs the question, why was this photo part of the man's collection? Who can say? Maybe he's connected to the dots, or maybe it's just a coincidence. Only way to find out is to deliver the photo back to him. I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but the original owner is looking for a photo. One of the bartenders messed up and gave the snapshots to a bunch of customers. Oh, seriously? What a shame. Oh well. Thanks, Anonymous. I hope that you have time to play it at some point. You should just start with Sky first chapter though. Sky's first chapter is pretty good. Here you go. Oh, it's a fake. Wait, this is... Like I said, this is an amazing photo of the famous Grimcat. No, it's not. It's just a freaking fake. He's older than I thought, and something about her feels particularly indecent. Yeah, because it's not the original Grimcat. Can we destroy this photo from existence? But that doesn't stop it from being a valuable photo. A shot of the truth behind the urban legend. Yeah, the truth in question. Seriously, what the hell is this woman doing? I had chills for a second there. I'm rather curious as to where this photo was taken. She sure looks like she's enjoying it. I'm embarrassed just looking at the photo. Yeah, thanks for giving this back. Ben doesn't seem sure how to react. Located amazing grim copycat photo. The copycat photo. Oh dear.
Let me ask you something.
Huh? You mean someone left that behind? How did you know I had it? I heard about it from the gentleman at the bar. The original owner really wants it back, you mind? Wait, you're Judith. Here, take it. I could never make myself in front of Judith. Ah, shucks. Are you a fan of my work? I'm so sorry. It was obvious even that this was too good to be true. But once I saw that snapshot of you, I just wanted it so bad. Hey, I'm not upset or anything. Aw, it's all good as long as you don't mind giving it back. Well, take it to the owner, right? Okay, the Judith snapshot. Okay, we got 4 photos in total. Now, with one of them is a mystery. Because we can ask the client about it when we meet the returnees.
Tomorrow's the day, right?
Oh, no. Hi. Aw, my prize collection! You found them! Oh, thank you so much! So I did leave them behind at the bar. You need to be more careful with these in the future. You mentioned you were missing 3, but actually we actually found 4. You sure they are all yours? Ah, yes, one is not part of the Lancer family photos, Rob. I forgot to tell you about it. Yet you still found it in spite of that. Words cannot express how grateful I am to you. Hey, we didn't see a connection. By the way, how did you get this 4 photo? Good question. I guess you could call it luck, or rather a once in a lifetime coincidence. A short time ago I was just outside the capital photographing the nightscape from the outskirts. Then suddenly I saw a movement and my photographer reflexes kicked in. I pointed my camera at it, and that's when I saw her. I was so startled I pressed the shutter button without thinking. Still, can't believe the photo came out so sharp even after all that. My, so he was running around dressed like that all the way in the outskirts? I suppose it could be considered a dress rehearsal of sorts before they headed to the auction. In any event, it sounds like that you took it by accident. I'm glad he didn't get hurt at all, at least. Anyway, at least you got them all back now. Try not to lose them next time, yeah? Of course, thanks again. I'll write the mirror to you later.
All in a day's work.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Receptionist is so
Okay, well that's every question we can do right now, I think. Because we have to go to City Hall now. Oh, oops. But before we go to City Hall, might as well watch one of these 2 bonding events. Rents. You know what, Aaron? I'm so sorry. You're gonna be skipped today. I'm so sorry. Ben's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Seriously, what's he thinking making me drive out here a normal bike? I mean, sure, Master let me borrow it, but come on. What the hell? Hello.
Hiya, Arkwright. Right on time.
Did you, Hermes? Don't tell me that's... Yup! This is the new AF model designed just for the launch. I was in the area doing at least a last minute test of its long range flight capabilities, so I figured I'd swing by. That really allowed? Not like it'll delay tomorrow's schedule, so let's not sweat the details. More importantly, give me a minute to get out of this thing. I can give you the rundown while we're on the road. Never expected you to take on delivery jobs at Hermes this late in the game. Says to think you're doing this even when you're going into space tomorrow. Is it? I feel like it's gotta get this done because I'm going to space tomorrow. I don't want to have any regrets. Nothing else ever shakes you, does it? So might you ask me to tag along for the ride, worried something might go south? Yup, the job this time is a race against time, and the kind of express delivery only I can pull off. So, if my bike breaks down, it's all over. Obviously, that's not the part of the plan, but it doesn't hurt to play it safe. Does this job matter that much? Just what exactly are you delivering? There's the distribution warehouse. There's the distribution warehouse. Once we get the package from the delivery man, we'll be racing straight into Anchorville City. Hi, I'm with private delivery service. You should have been told that I'd be taking over the package with this tracking number. Well, I've just arrived here. Right, the client just told me about you a moment ago. I'm surprised you were here already. To me, or does she remind me of someone? I must be imagining things. Oh, you poor fool. I'll get you the package right away then. But do you really think you can deliver it in time? That's why I'm here. We've got less than 5 minutes left. We can still make it. Don't slow down. We're going straight into the station. I guess this is goodbye for now. I promise I'll write you the ones when I'm settled. I know I will. I know you will. And I swear I won't forget the time we spent together, so you better get your butt back there one day. I get it. Her back here one day. Got it? I guess the package isn't going to get here in time. Thank you for waiting. The international train will be arriving platform 3 shortly. This is train depart from Edith and it's bound for the ardent in the Principality of Hemiferia. That's my train. Take care, you guys. Hey, what's that like speeding right for us? Just arrived. Yeah, sure. But that makes sense. Thanks, Crimson Sin soundtrack.
I made it. Here,
your package.
Huh? For me? Are you telling me the gift you ordered made it in time? I can't believe it. You must be her niece. Wait, isn't she? No, forget it. Now is not the time. Thank you so much. Now we can send our friend off without any regrets. No worries. Just doing what I was paid to do. I'll deliver anywhere on time. That's my motto. The old man then boarded his train at the last possible minute with a smile on his face and gift in his hand. Next stop is his new home. So, because of the shipping company's incompetence, the present got stuck in transit. The gift was supposed to arrive yesterday so that they could give it to him before he left, but it only just made it to the distribution center today. Bingo! It wasn't going to make it in time, so I had to grab it from the warehouse myself. I gotta say, it's cool how my reputation for fast deliveries has spread. And here I was wondering what you could need me for when you were working the space program. Didn't expect such a routine gig. What did you think we'd be delivering? Some classified national secrets? You know me. All clients are created equal. Hell, a kid could ask me to deliver a caterpillar and I'd do it. Honestly, I'm just glad I got the package to them in time. I don't think anybody else would have come all this way just for that. Who said that was the only reason I came to Anchorville? Ah, it's here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. This is our famous Cafe de Tiramisu.
Hey, thanks, Shannon.
Now this is what I'm talking about. I just had to have one while I still could. I tried it when I visited Anchorville once before, and let me tell you, I totally fell in love.
Please don't tell me the other reason you came out here was just to eat this. Oh, I'll tell you alright. And please don't act like you haven't gone this far for your favorite sweets. You got me there. Thanks for coming along the ride today, Arkwright. Now I can head off to space with no regrets. Glad to hear it. What's all this about regrets? You're usually so confident in yourself. The worst case scenario isn't out of the question, you know. No harm in making sure I'm prepared for it if things go bad. And since I'm the only one who can pull it off, I'll put everything on the line to see my duty done. Huh, duty is it? I'm sure you have already put two and two together. But just leave everything in space to me, especially now that I can go out there with a clear head. I'm off doing that. I want you to do what only you can. Jeez, just what are you up to? Now I'm gonna have to live up to your expectations. Tell you what? You encounter me to handle things down here on the ground. That way, when you wrap up your space duties, I can welcome you back home no problems. Thanks, Arkwright. Hearing that is just what I needed. That's so. Well, as long as I could help. You really didn't have to see me off, Arkwright. Still, I hope you'll look forward to tomorrow's lunch. Sure. Am I right in thinking you're a little afraid?
I knew I couldn't fool you. I mean, on paper, success is all but guaranteed. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried. It'd be a whole lot easier if my life was the only one on the line. That is, I'm shouldering all the responsibility of a giant nationwide project. And even if the worst case scenario comes to pass, I can't afford to end up looking lame up there.
This ain't like you, is it? Legendary Hermes always gets where she needs to go and makes it back in one piece.
She sure does.
Gosh darn it.
Okay, when I get back and things calm down, let's go on a trip together again.
Sure. Sure, Hermes. Or Amelia. She's always such a tease. I guess that's part of what makes her who she is. Waiting for you, Hermes. As your friend, I believe in you. After that, Van returned to Anchorvale City, met up with his friend, and resumed work. Van's connection level went up, deepening your friendship. And maximum rank. 6 bonds max.
Shock one
Okay. Now it's time to go to City Hall.
Tomorrow's the day, right? I'm stoked.
Please wait a moment.
Are you Horatio? You're from Margaret Solutions. Ah, so you're the ones I've been hearing about. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Horatio, and yes, and I represent Anchorvale City Hall's tourism branch. You shouldn't need to be so formal. It's a little strange in a place like this. Every day we get a force BG from someone in the government. Even so, I expect my request should be right up your alley. Now, allow me to explain the situation. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Horatio. You need to wait for me. My apologies, Mr. Brennings. Oh, is this your boss? Please allow me to introduce. Chief Bennings? Is that family of Lloyd Bennings? I mean, I can see it, and the ISO sign is similar. This is right. Heard the rumors. You're right that we don't normally consider asking for our help. But Prince here has been making the case that we should reach out to you. Seeing as the buck ends with me, the manager, I'll be sitting into this meeting. Fine with me, so what's the deal with the request? As you can imagine, our tourism branch is in charge of the Anchorvale PR and facility management insofar as they relate to tourism. That includes cooperating with certain sites used to reserve lodging. It's a service that books accommodations for you. Yeah, I've seen a few before. It's a little strange for the city to be involved like this, huh? Well, don't just think of ourselves as a transportation hub or as a rest stop on the way to the capital. So we provide information to the tourists about our various attractions and recommended accommodations and discounts they can use while they are here. We're now also running a popular support campaign in conjunction with the space program, offering partial rebates for lodging. Because of that, we've been getting more and more reservations than we ever thought possible. Normally people just skip right by us since we're so close to the capital. Sounds like you jumped on the space program bandwagon in just the right time. Oh, Aaron? More to the point, the request makes it sound like you've run into some trouble. Yes, for starters, some of the rooms of the guests reserved ended up being occupied before they even made it to the hotel. One group reserved a suite and ended up with a conference room. And there was even a capital reservation that had no record of payment, causing the guests to lose out on the room. Such problems have been frequent, but only at lodgings registered on the sites within the city. Only at the Anchorfield lodgings? That is strange. Did City Hall figure anything out? Not a thing, unfortunately. We don't know if this is an issue with the site, an error by a third party, or even some kind of crime. Whatever the case, we'd really like to get this taken care of quickly. In addition, affecting business operations, they've also resulted in a number of claims being made against us. I heard rumors about you while this has been going on. Apparently, you're familiar with the Orbital Network and other new technologies. We would truly appreciate your assistance. Alright, we accept. Really? That's reassuring. Normally I'd say it's up to the city to clean its own mess. But if everything is in order, I'll leave the rest to Crassio. I'll still be keeping an eye on things though. We'll see whether or not you'll like the rumors say. Not like, no, whether or not you're like the rumors say. I don't get the feeling he trusts us. Can't blame him, even if our reputation's been growing, the work we do ain't exactly up to on the up and up. Now, I'd like to hurry up and get started, but we can't until we know where the issues actually occurred. Of course, that will be at Hotel Mercure on the back street, in the boarding house operating in the southeastern part of the town. I've already spoken to the people in charge, so I'll leave the rest to you. One more thing before you go here. Gracia held out an envelope filled with mirror. Huh? What's this? What do you mean? This is the advance payment, of course. I believe what we need was made clear in our request. We only want this problem to be taken care of quickly. Naturally, you will be provided as much greater remuneration upon the completion of the job. This is more like we did in transaction as mercenaries. Thank you for the offer, but we only accept payment after the request is completed. Hard to guess how much overhead we'll be dealing with. Can't you just pay us after we wrap things up? Is that so? Well, if you say so. I'll let you know if we find anything, so don't worry. First we'll need to check out Hotel Marcel. Boarding house by the station, right? Yeah, let's get started.
Let's resolve this however we can.
We haven't actually been here. Crucio went and commissioned this job on his own. Normally we'd investigate a case like this within City Hall. Go away, we'll not do anything too suspicious, got it? Don't worry, we did every other job before we met up with you, so you should be fine. You cannot be blamed for anything that you weren't involved in or weren't aware of, so don't worry. I'll trust you everything's taken care of here. I've prepared a nice reward for all of your troubles to do your best.
Really need
Pardon me.
Falcom, do you have a reservation? Yeah, just some questions. We're here on behalf of the City Hall regarding the certain incident. I see. This is about the booking sites, yes? Our hotels are registered. Thanks to the tourism support campaign, the number of guests staying with us has increased over the last 2 years. Sounds like the number of problems has gone up to 2, am I right? Yes, just the other day we had an issue that affected 2 of our guests. Reservation overlaps for some reason. Or does that mean that they were somehow able to reserve the same room at the same time? That definitely sounds like a problem. Indeed, the room in question sits facing the river with an excellent view of the city. After some discussion, we were able to move the guests who made their reservation second to a room on the other side of the hotel. To compensate them, we provided upgraded dining privileges and other benefits. However, the tourism support campaign ultimately failed to provide them with the rebate our guests were fairly dissatisfied as a result. That's pretty rough. It was a stay on the hotel too, wasn't it? Honestly, it's been nice to not having to worry about profits really recently. Needless to say, we're happy about the increase in visitors. It's just that the growing number of issues is becoming a problem. We reached out to the booking site to try and prevent this from happening again, but they said they couldn't identify the problem. No clues about the cause, huh? Would you be willing to share our connections with the booking site from the time of the incident? Actually, deleted your guest's personal information, of course. I suppose I could provide that much. Just a moment, please. The message provided the data regarding the booking site. Okay, that's the first one done.
See you later, Judith.
Laters.
May I have a word?
Deal with a complaint all day yesterday. You need City Hall to do something about this as soon as possible. Excuse me, are you the person in charge here? Sorry to interrupt you while you're so busy. Got a minute to chat? And you are? You're here on behalf of the City Hall about the booking site problems? Then am I glad to see. Then am I glad to see you. Honestly, these issues have worn me out. You were told that you have an old apartment that you have been renting out as a temporary lodging. Would you mind telling us about some of the troubles you have been having? Just the other day, a guest told me they'd made a reservation on the site, but we hadn't gotten a notification about it at all. There's nothing we could do to accommodate them at the time since we were full. A reservation that shouldn't have gone through seems like it's been a common issue. What ended up happening with the guests? We helped them find another hotel to stay in, but it's troublesome having to deal with these unforeseen issues, including returning the mirror they said they already paid. The new hotel didn't fall under the ongoing tourism campaign, so the guests lost out on the rebate too. Since we were here so busy helping them, we couldn't deal with our normal guests, resulting in a number of complaints. Sounds rough. for such a small operation. They will not find flaws in the book site system? I suppose that's a possibility. Depends on how complete the system is. But that's the first place I'd like to look after taking everything into account. That's what they told us they couldn't figure out where the problems originated. The site's only just started operating and there haven't been any similar issues elsewhere. I've definitely seen an increase in people staying with it since. I registered the tourism guy's recommendation. But if I'm going to have to keep dealing with things like this, then I might have to do it back out. More people, more problems, I guess, but something does feel off. You mind if we take a look at the computer you use for the reservation? I'd like to take a peek at the data from that day just in case. Not at all. Here, I'll show you the way. Van entered the boarding house and borrowed the data from the computer. He managed to got the information from both the hotel and the boarding house that Horacio mentioned. Sounds like both of them had problems with these sites, but got no answer about why. We've investigated the data we received, and it appears that the guests experiencing the problems were using different booking sites. There were records of other such cases as well, but there doesn't seem to be any common threads regarding the sites they used. Sounds like it's not a bug in the reservation system itself then. Could be something on the outside, or maybe a problem with the lodging either is possible. I hate to doubt the people in my own hometown, but should we get my mom involved? Miss Chloe? Yeah, the new Cat Noir may not be a hotel and the guest rooms typically go unused, but it's pretty famous in the area. Tourism branch has probably reached out to her before. You must know something about what's been going on. You're probably right, you have to check it with her. Then let's head over there now.
May I have a word?
Oh, you're all bad. It looks like you're in the middle of a RPG. Your face suggests you need something from me. It's my mom, nothing gets past her. We wanted to hear you fought on our current RPG, actually. After calling out the member of the crew standing by, they gathered in the corner booth to talk. Ah yes, we were approached by City Hall's tourism branch not too long ago. They said they would provide monetary assistance and wondered if I wouldn't open up the second floor rooms to booking. Of course, given the secret we keep, I had to turn them down. It sure would have made the place a lot more lively. Having more outsiders around would make it a little harder for the cats to play. If you want to protect your secrets, then you'd better be looking up Judith in her room. What's that supposed to mean? I'm pretty sure there's only one possible implication. You too, Ketra? Anyway, that's the situation as it stands now. You hear anything about it? You know it ain't just a bug in the booking site. I heard about what happened at the hotel and the boarding house. But there's something else that I found interesting. It's regarding the tourism support campaign. The tourism support campaign? It's the rebate offered on reservations made through the site. Yep, but it doesn't apply to everyone. There are a few conditions. You have to use the site, fill out a survey regarding that usage, and so on. Anchorville City Hall ultimately has the final say, and the problem though is timing. I looked into City Hall, and City Hall was making their decision after the reservation was confirmed, but before the info was sent to the hotel. That means City Hall is the one stopping the information from going through. The information on the reservation was only sent to the hotel after a determination was made. Really seems like a strange system, doesn't it? Sure does. There's no reason for City Hall to get in the middle of the reservation process. Payments could get cancelled. Whether or not someone qualifies for the rebate should be decided after their stay. That's how other campaigns like this tend to handle it anyway. Begs the question, who's in charge of making these decisions? I looked into it, and it's none other than the tourism branch's own Gracio. Our client, huh? This is starting to stink. But why? What for? Well, that also explains why he was trying to immediately give us money. No, buddy. That's not how anything works here. That's not how anything works. But, what for? It seems a little too complex to be a prank. But it's not like either the guests or the lodgings are suffering much in damages. Hotels only lose a little bit of time in constant compensation in their guests. And it's not like any guests have been tricked out of something. Not publicly anyway. Will be something like that happening, but it's just never got through to our attention. Sounds like you've got something in mind. Yes, but it's still got a few questions. Thanks though. You've managed to straighten some things out. You certainly met your reputation. You're quite welcome. I don't really get it. We may have to start asking our questions more directly. Yes, that's at the Anchorville City Hall.
Please wait a moment.
Congratulations! How is the request coming along? Do you have any idea when we'll be able to put this behind us? Yeah, we've talked to everyone involved. Is that so? I'm glad. Perhaps we should go into the meeting room for your report. Nah, here's good. It looks like we've got to clear up some misunderstandings. And what does that mean exactly? Sounds to me like your investigation to the booking site is complete. You figured out what's causing the problems? Yeah, we sure did. Having you here works out. I'll be much quicker if you were involved. See what? Then, let me start with our conclusions. The problems with the booking sites that have been popping up were caused by Ratio. Well, yes. Let me check just to be sure. I'm not 99% sure. You, our client. What are you saying? So it was him. It would certainly explain a lot if he is our guy. Yes, including the true reason behind the trouble. Would you kindly elaborate? The trouble wasn't caused by the site itself, nor by the lodging of the guests. The question of who caused the problem and why. The core issue is that the discrepancy between the reservation the guest made and the information the accommodations received. based on the fact that this problem is only happening in an Anchorville regardless of the site being used. And given the system in place for the authorism support campaign, we were able to narrow down the list of third parties involved. The culprit in question intentionally created the trouble for the lodging by falsifying reservation information. Hold on a second. Why would anyone do that? Sure, there were issues, but the payments people made were refunded properly, and they were even compensated for their trouble. Nobody stands to getting anything. Would someone really go through that much trouble just to cause problems? Not normally. No, you're right on that account. Especially if there wasn't the potential for a major payout that could offset the risk of being caught. But you must have an idea as to why someone would do it, Mr. Bennings. But there's nothing to gain from it. No, there is one thing. Something only someone within the tourism branch would know about. Something so few people can ever deal with that it would easily go under the radar. You mean... the rebate Mira from cancelled reservations? Yeah, probably. The reservation information altered, guests would be forced to cancel with the tourism campaign. But the funds are still requested when the reservation is completed. Our culprit in question exploited that gap and assembled the funds from cancellation. It's the kind of thing only one person has access to, the person who makes the determination. In other words, you. Hey. There has been some talk to the ladders at City Hall. It was discovered that the reports didn't match the approved budgets. Which means someone from inside the organization was up to something and investigation has been pending. Reggio, mind giving me a look at your computer? You... It's not true, sir. I would never embezzle money. I only wanted to bring some life into this town. Before I knew it, I had all this Mira in my fingertips, more than I ever seen. No, that's not what I meant to say. You are a fucking dumbass. Bye, buddy. It's a attorney breakdown moment. Well, I guess we managed to put that mystery to rest. Never imagined we'd be embezzling the funds. Well, whatever. At least we figured things out. What's the deal with this? If this isn't what I was told. You're the Spriggan, aren't you? You fix things, right? You do whatever you have to for Mira, even making crimes disappear. Didn't you read my request properly? Huh. Your request? Wrote on the street is that oral network issues are within our area of expertise. Would you be able to help me clean up this mess? I had a feeling we weren't on the same page. So he expected us to help cover up his crime. What a huge misunderstanding. I did nothing wrong. The devil made me do it. Uh-huh. Sure. That's the dumbest argument I've ever seen. That dumbass. If only you had just helped me cover everything up instead of blabbing out about the whole thing. What kind of solutions are you? My whole life is over. Ratio. What a joke. Saying anything else at this point is just meddling, but we did accept his request. How will you deal with Ratio? Calm him down through reason. Pressure him into shutting up. Stop blaming others, seriously. The devil made you do it? The hell is... Hell it did. This is you getting served your just desserts. You even dug your own grave by hiring us. If you can't accept any blame, you'll never be able to start over. Start over? How am I supposed to start over? That's up to you. I ain't gonna lie and tell you it's easy. But starting over is just the bare minimum, especially considering you put up that for SPG. You guys... We apologize for making a scene. We ain't trying to stand out on any more than we already have. So do you mind taking him to another room and calling the cops for us? No, I don't mind. And so a calmer Gracia was taken to another room. To prevent the disturbance from spreading, he was handed over to the police via backdoor. After a time, an air of peace returned to the tumultuous city hall. I hope you'll forgive me. I've never expected things to turn out like this. Any conclusions, I was at least able to arrange for the payment on Gracia's behalf. He did solve the problem of the reservations after all. Seeing how things went, I almost want to ask for a bonus. But it's slight. It's partly our fault for not noticing the issue earlier. And don't tell me you feel sorry for the bastard. Not that naive. Depending on this client, it's not impossible that we'd accept that kind of request. But we're not obliged to help someone who just wants to avoid paying for their crimes. You're right. That simply isn't our way. I see. So this is a spriggan. I'm ashamed to admit I was on my guard against you, just because I heard you did jobs for the Thunderbolt. That does sound like an appropriate reaction. It's a shame things turned out like this, but I think your tourism plan is still a great idea. Please keep doing what you can to make our town a great place to visit. Of course. We have to restructure our campaign though and earn back the trust of the people we've made problems for. Or luck with all of the fallouts. As for us, it's time we took our leave.
Another request complete.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Okay, I think that's about covered every place here in the Bears to see. And gone through most of the first PGs too. You mean all of them? Yes, we have. No signs of those masked guys on the white replica. Right, they're still at large. If we ought to gather everyone together and discuss the matter. I'm curious what Mom thinks. Let me head back to that Chat Noir.
Please wait a moment.
Veggies, fish, everything here.
We have all kinds of fresh vegetables.
Now it's about time I get back to my deliveries. My daily routine is to wrap up work by nightfall and then enjoy a drink at Chat Noir. Wonder if Shannon will be surprised when I tell her what happened today. Oh, are the two of them close? Maybe they just might be. Thanks for everything you did so far for the SR. I don't really get what Spriggan is, but I hope everything works out for you folks while you're here. Thank you. Ben's group met up with the reserve team members. Chloe joined them as well, and they all discussed their thoughts about the current state of affairs in At present, there's no sign that the vestiges are here in Anchorville, and yet you feel as though something is out of place. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Telltale signs of that was the force MG posted around the city. I agree. There was something different about them compared to the usual fare in Idef. Oh, shit. And in other places. The gall of them asking us to cover up an embezzlement and assigning people just because some accusations were thrown their way. What did they think we were gonna leap at the chance to sink our careers and send up the river? I've got nothing against taking jobs from people on the opposite end of the law, but only if doing so makes sense. Or at least that's what I said when I first opened shop, but I hardly ever take those kinds of gigs now, whether it's either for trips. If I'm being real, both of these forgeries were so twisted they left a real nasty taste in my mouth. This time I asked Mom to spread word about the force RPGs. Initially, I informed my cafe regulars about them through the pseudo means. The information was misinterpreted and thereby distorted before it spread. Then I believe I'm the one to blame. Unless it was on an act of sabotage. You don't mean... Are you suggesting someone's deliberately distorted the information? Call it a hunch. It's not like I have any proof, but something smells off about this. I'll confound this brigand and make him suffer. That's the stench of malice that's assaulting my senses. Stench of malice, huh? Are you saying that they deliberately spread misinformation just to harass you? Like I said, it's just a hunch. That's not what is important here. The main issue on the table is the sudden heel turn they did. You had all of them from the police and the guild a bit ago, right? Yes, account of our two former clients. And in their investigations unearthed several points of commonality between them. Like what? They had no recollection of the moment wherein they were cornered and subsequently lost their composure. Moreover, they had recently been admitted to Anchorville General Hospital. Wait. What the shit? Part about losing their memories reminds me of Jeffrey. This can't be coincidence. Something fishy about that hospital. Yeah, there's too many things that point back to the place. That hospital has many impatients from Idef to just locals. I'll do awkward poking my nose around there without just a cause, but maybe we can at least say it's a visit. That may not be a bad course of action. Just tread carefully if you decide to take in the notion that something is going on at the hospital has me worried. Possibly even that conclusion was put in our heads by our mystery tall tale teller. Honestly, from what I'm sensing about this character, he's not some big fish worth stressing about. The opposite, in fact. Even so, we should still look into it. The hospital was a quick walk from the street in front of City Hall. Though with a group as big as ours, we'll definitely draw attention to ourselves. It might be better if some people stay behind. Good point. Let's bring along people who will blend in more naturally. I'd like to clamp down on the fixers fight if we can. And why don't you bring Perry, Petra and me along? That could work. The chance of arousing suspicions being questioned would be minimal. We undercover and have our comes on just in case. Do be careful and make sure you're prepared before heading in.
We have all kinds of fresh vegetables.
I do not trust this, so I'm gonna save and then immediately do the bonding thing. Interviewing a genius. A radio program asked Ren to appear on the show, and she seems intent on accepting, but I find it hard to believe they just interview an exchange student from the Burl. Maybe I should be present just in case. Fans group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased.
I'm Edwin with Eaton News. So, you must be Kitty. Ren Bright. Thank you for agreeing to be a guest on my radio show.
Well, I just happen to have business in town, so I figured I might as well stop by while I'm here. I've actually listened to your show on the banks of the Mersul before. It's an honor to be invited by such a famous host. It's a small late-night radio show, but appreciate you saying so. And, young man with you is... consider me her acting guardian. Seeing as you contacted her once you figured out she's the net famous Kitty, I was curious. About just what kind of questions you wanted to ask. Oh, I apologize if I put you on edge. My whole show is simply about getting to know the surprising people who are the talk of the town. I don't intend to reveal a real name, nor am I here for some sort of gotcha journalism, so you don't have to worry. I'll be honest though, I stretch to think of her as some regular high school girl. I've looked into the information that she shared with me in our brief correspondence about the striking students who came abroad from neighboring Liberal. Rumors has that you've been discreetly involved with several of at least of last year's events. You can imagine my shock when I dug a little deeper. Turns out you share the same name as a mysterious genius who published several doctoral theses that took the academic world by storm. Even if I wasn't hosting a radio show, my reporter's instinct would have filled me with questions. Striking? Genius? A little embarrassing having such things said directly to my face. You're weirdly on board with all of this. Shouldn't you try to avoid standing out? Well, I've already been making a name for myself in the underworld, so... And besides, I've been listening to this show for a while, and I've always thought it'd be fun to be a guest. Don't worry, I won't divulge anything I shouldn't. Sure, but... if you're that worried, why not watch as we record? It's not a live broadcast, so if there's anything you don't want getting out, I can simply cut it. But if I'm being perfectly honest, I have a feeling I'd like to ask everyone's favorite Spriggan a few questions too. Now knows who I am, huh? He's on sharp, reporter. Why does it seem like he's trying to feel me out? Sorry, but I'm not taking questions. Happy to sit and watch though. You can be overprotective sometimes, not that I don't really mind. In that case, come on in, we can get started right away. And so Ren entered the studio, and after receiving a brief explanation of how things would work, the recording began. Ren watched on through the studio's window. Sorry to keep you waiting, listeners. It's time for On the Banks of Mercure. As usual, your host for this evening is myself, Edwin of the Eaton News Agency. This is a show about finding folks who are the talk of the town and asking them all kinds of questions. I must say, I'm deeply grateful for all of the love our niche little concept has received. I'll be counting on your support going forward, and everyone, let's aim for a prime time spot. Now, without further ado, it's time to call in today's guest.
Good evening, everyone. My online handle is Kitty. I never thought I would get to guest on a show like this, but I'm looking forward to our time together.
The pleasure is all mine. You know, I never thought you'd agree to guest on the show. I'm sure everyone listening who's familiar with the net will have heard about you at some time or another. There's been whispers about the mysterious and beautiful girl who helped solve the problems popping up across the Republic behind the scenes. Theories suggested she was connected to the legendary Harker known only as Kitty. This might sound funny considering I've invited you onto the show, but do you really exist? This is actually my first time officially appearing as Kitty. Normally, I'm just a member of the student council at the local high school in the capital. That said, I'm originally from the borough, and I'll be heading home shortly as my studies abroad come to an end. Fascinating. If it's alright with you, I'd like to chat about all sorts of things while we're here to have you. So I'm quite looking forward to it. So, to start, I heard you were sort of president of your school, as president of your school's student council for an entire year here. Rather uncommon for a student from abroad to be elected as a president, isn't it? To be honest, I was actually planning to keep my head down while I was there. I suppose you could say I couldn't help myself, but after all was said and done, I found being part of the student council to be a cozy experience. Though there was never a dull day, and I found myself wrapped up in all manner of incidents, including my very first task as president. I looked into that first task actually. Apparently a certain senator's son ended up dropping out of school around the time you were originally elected to your position. Said senator was also arrested around that time when this corruption came to light. Is it too much to think the two things were connected? Oh my, you've certainly done your homework, Gatsby. As for my answer, no comment. I'll leave the truth to your listeners' imagination. Now you did design that famous information portal on the web. Yes, though it's mostly managed via Holo AI. It's designed to do calculations based on information taken from various participating sites. Huh, can't say I understand the details, but it sounds pretty complex. Did your doctoral thesis factor into this design after all? I wrote those just to kill time when I was a child. Though I was able to apply some of those theories, so I suppose they didn't go to waste. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to teach you about a little trick you can do on the site. If you click the pin on the top of the screen over 10 times at a certain speed... My word! It plays a collection of cute cat sounds I recorded in the capital. Please feel free to give it a try when you need something to soothe your mind. Did you want to ask me about my life before I came here? Well, I've traveled all sorts of countries. The Borough, Crossbell, and even the Empire. A real globetrotter. In that case, is there any particular country you hold close to your heart? That is quite a difficult question. Considering my friends and family live in Liverpool, it would be no-brainer, but I could say that Boswell is where my heart lives. I also made many friends when I visited the Empire before the war. Wow, the more answers you give me, the more questions I want to ask. Quite worldly despite your young age. Well, I definitely have lived a lot of experiences. Part of that is due to my prior job, you see. Oh, now I would love to hear all about that kind of work you do. Let's see. Hacking, infiltration, professional elimination. I'm sorry, but could you cut that? Dumbass! Ren, don't be stupid. Now then, we've heard all kinds of fascinating things from our guests. We're almost out of time. Kitty, is there anything you'd like to say to our audience today? I had a wonderful time, and I've come to realize something after being given this opportunity to reflect on myself. I truly have been blessed with many encounters, relationships I've developed over the last few years. Those who pulled me out of the darkness, those who reached out to me from the light, those who took me in when I wandered into aimlessly unsure of what to do. And yes, those who watch over me even after we parted ways. It's because of all those people. It's because all of those people were there for me that I'm here now. Which is why I plan to treasure every one of those bonds. I'm a combination of both the good and the painful things I've experienced, and I want to do everything I can to pay forward all the help I've been given. I want to be one to extend my hand to someone I need. Not I need. So, to those of you struggling in the darkness, I know there is someone nearby who's ready to reach out to you. I can only hope that everyone listening will treasure each of their relationships. Thank you very much. And that was our quest for today. Kitty, I'll see you all next time! Oh. The stream should be still going on. Oh, I was worried for a second there. It was checking my phone to see what amount of viewers, and it said that the stream was ended. That's not true. Why did it say that? Anyway, no worries. False alarm. All fine. Okay. And that was our quest for today. Kitty, I'll see you all next time. Thank goodness things turned out okay. You had me scared stiff. Hard to believe you managed to talk around some of the shady stuff. Hey, what's up? Oh, I just feel like perhaps I got that too excited and said more than I should have. It will really be broadcast on air, huh? It'd be one thing if you were the only one listening to it. Who would have thought you'd get all bashful over something like this? Because even given everything you've been through, you're still just an 18-year-old girl. But you probably don't need to worry about it too much. It's not like the guy's gonna reveal your true name. Perhaps, but the people who know me are going to recognize who Kitty is. I suppose the silver lining is that it's only a local radio show in the Republic. To be honest, I'd like to believe everyone you ever met would listen to the show. I bet the folks inside you are real proud. I've been able to sense them since never violent. I'm certain they're finally at ease and with the goddess now. You know, I tried to look away from my past because I was afraid of getting hurt. But I finally faced it head on and overcame it. Those scars are something I'm proud of now. They're my scars and they're part of what makes me, me. You're sure toughened up. Especially if you can say stuff like that when you've got all the deepest scars of all.
It's because of you, Van. You were there for me when I was just a stray kitty. And even now, you're still by my side. You're the one who helped me get over my past.
Come on now, don't you think you're giving me way too much credit? What about everyone else who...
You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way. If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people.
Alright, I'll just shut up and take the thanks then.
You're finally learning. You know, you've grown a little since then too.
Jeez. You remember that tiny conversation? You're really becoming one formidably young woman. You know that?
Oh, speaking of thanking people, I suppose I should be grateful to Harwood as well. He might have given us the runaround, but it's a fact that what happened at Nemeth Island is what let me find closure.
Nah, you don't owe him one idiota of a gratitude. And you basically told him as such as the time, so stick to your guns. Hell, I'm gonna have to settle the score with him, and when that time comes, I'll be needing your help.
Of course. If we include handling Harwood, then I suspect we'll be working together for some time yet. That should give me plenty of time to pay you back. For now, I'll keep counting on you, Van.
After that, Van and Ren left the news agency, and upon coming back with their friends, they resumed their work.
We have all kinds of fresh vegetables.
Let's save the game. Tinkerbell's General Hospital is just up ahead. Once we begin our investigation, I imagine we'll be here in there for a while. Beyond this point, I'm gonna read exactly what it says there. Beyond this point, the party will be temporarily locked to Van, Agnes, Ferry and Ketra. And one other person, and this round of the city will end. Alright, I think that is everything we need to do regardless, but... It's making one for... I see that there are two people. Look forward to covering tomorrow's ceremony. Also, I've heard there's been some trouble in the city for business. I don't know anything about that. If you have questions about the city, then you should use the designated channels, Mr. Edwin. So, as ever, aren't you, Secretary Kari? There's a report for the Eden News Agency. Eden Ace News Agency. Impressi's already caught on what's happening. Indeed. Oh, indeed. He has a nose to rival Mr. Arkwright's. He can sniff out leads on his own. Clearly he is no ordinary reporter. Oh, proceeds with tomorrow's coverage planned. Now, if you excuse me. The secretary is impersonal as always. Yeah, Ren makes sense. Was also a girl, young girl, so. Inkaville General Hospital, aka General Scammery. Great. This is a pretty big hospital. It looks like it's a bit like the Basel Institute of Science, don't you think? Both are quite pristine state-of-the-art buildings, so I can see the resemblance for certain. I bet you're curious if it looks this good on the inside when I head in. Wow! It really does remind me of the Basel Institute of Science. It really gives off the same vibes. Kinda has a funny scent though, doesn't it? That's probably the infectant you're smelling. They do seem to take ventilation seriously here. And their computer system for reception looks and new, so the hospital must be making a lot of money. Even a VIP ward. Perhaps that's for politicians and executives for when they are embroiled in scandals. Just so we're clear, the two clients from the operation weren't VIPs or anything. They were just regular patients who came here to get their regular symptoms treated. With that in mind, let's see what we can dig up here in the lobby. Fair warning, I'll be doing this my way. You guys still want to lend a hand? Of course, I'll see what I can discover. For starters, I can tell that there's a lot of people still waiting to reject, in addition to visitors and current patients. Not to mention the nurses, doctors, receptionists, and security guard. I'll see what I can dig up from them. Maybe it'll be more helpful if I didn't try talking to anybody. He's right though, some of them as innocent as you should definitely put the people off their guard. You think? Just so you know, I'm an adult by Karuga standards. Of course you are. My apologies, I look forward to seeing what your intuition can shake loose. If you notice anything, you just let us know, okay, Fairy? Now, where should we begin our investigation? Well, we could start by seeing if there are any leads related to the visitors. Then check the hospital's infrastructure and facilities, see if anything feels off. We do that, and we'll get right to the core of the matter. Topics: hospital management and suspicious patients obtained. Gather relevant information using the topic based on who you're questioning.
Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time. Attention all patients.
my turn?
Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time.
What would you like?
Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
Take care now.
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain
Hello,
departments are
is this your
experiencing
first
congestion
time
at
here?
this time.
Please complete this medical history form for us in that case. This time of day is usually busy, so we'll call patients in by number. Got it, I'll go wait my turn then. I need to get information without standing out so much.
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time. Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
Let's see.
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time. Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
Give me Okara.
Attention all patients. Be advised.
Hospital
certain departments are
management.
experiencing
Pardon me.
congestion at this time.
Parts of the hospital's management? Well, it all happened so long ago, but there was something that I could share. Do tell. Whatever on your mind. Well, you see, the hospitals closed suddenly in the middle of December last year. When it reopened, the medical director had been replaced. It was all quite hectic. I don't know what specifics, but I'm sure was lucky I had already been discharged from the hospital. The middle of December, is that when people with ties to Almada were arrested? Yeah, it's pretty suspicious, especially since we don't know why the hospital was shut down. Is that so? Sounds like you were pretty fortunate. Oh yes, a lot of other people were really inconvenienced. Oh, and just remember one other thing about this place. Only it's an even older story. It's fine, I don't mind. Just before the hospital was shut down, I heard a lot of construction work. Workers had been coming and going. I thought they must have been working on some large-scale project, but nothing was even visibly remodeled. My first guess, my first guess would be that they worked on some patient somewhere some patients don't have access to, or something like Waterlands. But perhaps they were involved in the VIP ward rumor speak of. That was what I figured, but the staff hadn't heard anything about it. The room I stayed in when I was hospitalized had a few of the VIP ward, but there wasn't anything untoward about it. The timing of it definitely raises a red flag. Then our next step is to investigate what happened while the hospital was closed. Extra topics, there we go.
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time. Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
Got a question for you.
I think I've seen all of you in the capital. Did you use your work with Paulette? That's right. You said something about working at an Unkerville hospital? Talk about perfect timing. We just stopped by on some errand. Got a minute? I see. Sounds like you've been looking after Paulette. I understand. Is there something you wanted to know in particular? You mean that medical services were suspended? It was mentioned briefly in the newsletter. It came to light that the former medical director was colluding with a patient in the VIP ward. Sounds like the rumors about the VIP ward were true. Yeah, but would they really have to shut down the hospital to arrest one man for collusion? A lot of people suffered because of the closure. Good point. Let's keep pressing. I see. Sounds like that. Like a lot happened. But the hospital suspended services. There must have been major investigation, right? Sure, investigation came and seized a lot of documents. I think some government agencies conducted investigation of their own too. It's hard to believe they have such a huge turnout for good old-fashioned collusion. The government agencies that did their own independent legwork was probably the CID. And if you consider the timing when the investigation took place, yep, our former department had likely had ties with Almada. So like a lot of trouble. Yes, it was a challenging period of the hospital. To be honest, it hasn't gotten much better even with the new medical director. Why not? Is something going on now? Now, I'm not permitted to talk about it publicly, but suffice it to say, the new guy has plenty of his skeletons of his own. In addition to his questionable work ethic, he always tries to entertain people building connections. And since he makes staff long for his social calls, it's been difficult for us to meet demands here at the hospital. It sounds like things haven't changed much since the previous guy was arrested. Can't deny that. It sounds like he's got a case of the collusions. And apparently the VIP ward is still being used for the same kind of patients. Anyway, sorry to give you another headache when things are so rough. It's fine, I'm used to it. I'll be okay. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you too. Good luck!
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time. Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
Let's see, next up is the outpatient department. How many do we have waiting? He's still short on staff, not only that, he's starting to get backed up on the night shift task. Maybe it's about time I bring these issues directly to the
Attention
department
all
head.
patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time. Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
Okay.
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time. Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn to be called.
Do you have a moment?
You wanna know if strange people have been visiting the hospital? I've heard some rumors and they make me feel a little uneasy. And you mean like someone who's being suspicious, right? Not someone who's acting strange because of an illness? Right. Nothing about someone's health or anything like that. Like, did anyone suspicious come by? Maybe they were acting shady or really frantic even? Oh, okay, maybe. We did have a few patients coming in the last couple of days who acted like that. Really? But it's probably just coincidence, you know? It's not allowed to tell you anything confidential, but they were only here for a little bit. Little bitty things like standard checkups. It's probably nothing. Anxious or nervous people come here all the time. We just happen to get a bunch of one-on-ones this time. I see, sure to take our time. old dude.
Hey there, Karen. Look who's here.
Oh, hello there, sir. Thanks for your help looking into that issue last night. I'm sorry, but we're a little busy right now. I hope you don't mind waiting a bit.
Oh, that's no problem at all. I'll just hang around. Since I'm here and all, maybe I'll chat up some nurses.
Oh, you. Everyone is busy right now, so try not to bother them, okay? You're number 92, so I'll call you when we're ready.
Sure. Say, once you're off the clock, why don't you join me at Chat Noir and...
Now make sure you listen to what the doctor tells you.
What a character. He's wearing Eastern attire. Do you think he came from Langford? No. His clothes appear more Far Eastern. Since Ben is here, I thought perhaps Elder Jen might come with him. He's definitely dressed funky. Actually, I ran into him once before. Apparently, he's a vagabond from the east. Really? What a coincidence. Right, either way, sounds like he's came here yesterday too. Let him up and see if he knows anything. Alright. Ta-da! This is for you, Yudo! Wow, you got me the book series I wanted. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this? Of course! I saved all my allowance to buy it, so you better take good care of it. Thank you. I'll do my best with the surgery. Get well soon so we can play together again. So happy having this novel makes me feel like I can be fighting my illness. Luna comes to visit me a lot. I really want to give her something as thanks, but what would she like? I'm feeling better lately, so maybe I can ask Dr. Hussein if we can go out. Yuto and I grew up in the same neighborhood. We used to hang out a lot. He's been in the hospital for almost 2 years now though. I come by visit whenever I can. I hope it gets better soon.
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments... Please fill out a medical questionnaire.
Came here to interview for an exam only to be told I need to be admitted here for testing. What's going on? Do I have some sort of serious illness? Oh, I can't let myself get all panicked. Even that little boy is giving his all to get better. Come to think of it, when that girl comes to visit him, the atmosphere gets all lovey-dovey. I'm jealous as hell for those kids and their young love. It settles it. Once I've got a clean bill of health, I'm definitely going to get myself a boyfriend. Tell me, Miss Kyron, do you have a boyfriend? Sure you must have. Must after all. You must after all. What man could possibly ignore beauty like you? Oh, you. Please just sit quietly and wait a bit longer for her number to be called, sir.
Attention all patients.
Pretty sure this old dude was from out of the country. Maybe he can give us an unbiased perspective. Yo, we meet again. Talk about good timing.
Oh, you're the fellow from the concert hall in Edith. Life's brought you to Anchorville too, huh?
Basically. Mind if I get your insight on a few things?
Meeting again in a place like this. Looks like fate's at work again. By the way, where's that girl you had with you the other night?
Well, stuff with her's complicated. Normally I'd work with these guys here.
Is that so? Well, even without her, you've still got a beauty or two with you regardless.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Shut up. No one likes you.
Clearly, you're not a man to be underestimated.
I guess not. Can you now shut up and never come back? That would be very much appreciated. I love it. That aside, you don't seem to be a local Calvardian. Judging by your attire, I doubt you're from Langford either. Well, let's just say I'm from the direction of Langley for now. You see, I was actually just vacationing in Tarbed until yesterday afternoon. Suddenly I felt like I needed a health checkup, so I came to Enkerville by train. We came all the way from Tarbed to a doctor's visit in the evening. We got some impressive stamina. I'm often on the road, so it's no problem for me. I must admit, there is a girl in my family who said I shouldn't even bother with a trip to the doctor. But my nephew and the others often insist even when I go on vacation. I mean, what's the trouble on letting me have some fun when I'm taking a special trip through Calverd? He's really different from Bergard, but I get the sense he still enjoys life enjoys life at this age. Agreed, though, like Master, there's more to him than meets the eye. Oops, you've been caught up in his rhythm, haven't we? Look, I'm sure your adventures are fascinating, but maybe we can get back to the matter at hand? I see. Abnormal patients and then ultimately shut down in mysterious construction, huh? I've got a little hunch just based on your own observations, mind you. Really? Oh yes, I spotted someone who fits the bill for your suspicious patient just last night actually. And I've seen a few others with similar problems. Yeah, I didn't hear much from the nurse, but it sounds like they've been coming in for nightly checkups. Anything about those guys worth mentioning? Let me think. Have they got their medicine, I suppose? Their medicine? Normally you pick up your prescription from the pharmacy before heading home after the checkup. But they never did. And yet when I watched them leave, I noticed they had medicine in hand already. Is that so? Not totally unusual. We've given your medicine directly to the doctor though. There's one other thing I noticed, but it's more related to the construction work. Tell me, have you ever visited this hospital in the middle of the night? No, we haven't. Word is, people have been hearing ringing sound. I did too, though it went away after I went outside. Since it can only be heard inside, I tried to track it down. I believe the airflow in the building is creating a high-pitched noise. That makes sense. It's not uncommon for strange sounds to result from airflow due to building design and HVAC systems. Different people can hear different things though to some people it might sound like tinnitus. The fact that it happens only at night could be due to changes in the temperature or atmosphere pressure. My, I suppose I'm impressed you realized that the airflow of the building was the cause. Well, I can read the wind to some degree. Anyway, some of the patients here haven't made the connection and are blaming other causes. That sounds like a problem. Even if it's only a few people who can hear it, I'm sure it would be aggravating to listen to a constant ringing sound. If the problems from last year's construction work, it's possible nobody looked into it yet. Since the new medical director doesn't seem to hang around the hospital much, I doubt he even cares. Thanks, Gramps, you really helped us out. My pleasure. I was just killing time until my results came back anyway. It works in mysterious ways. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. At this point, we've already gathered quite a lot of information. Let's take a minute to organize our thoughts. Okay, first off, a suspicion since patients were mainly seen at night for their checkups, and it's unclear how exactly they received their medicine. People have to report I also report hearing a ringing sound in the night, which is caused by the building's shape and HVAC systems. Some people think it's a problem with their own health and ask for a checkup. The cause might also be related to the construction work that took place last year. Additionally, there's a chance that work has connection to Almada just based on the finding. Good work! The dots seem to be lining up, but we're missing something definitive tie-in altogether. From here, let's try narrowing down who our targets are, and gather that information we can. To do that, we should focus on the night checkups, and then identify any doctor who might be suspicious. Sounds like a plan to me. Right, time to investigate. To get investigating. Found out just what's on the root of it all. Nighttime medical care and notable doctors update. Gather relevant information using the topics based on who you're guessing.
That old man really was mysterious, wasn't he? He had a sort of otherworldliness to him. Like he could see right through everything.
Yeah, and thanks to him, we got ourselves a clue. Still.
Anyway, let's keep gathering information.
Tell me, Karen, do you have any... we already saw the dialogue. Now that I'm done checking in, I'm going to take it easy until my name is called. The fact we met here is a sign that fate is at work. I hope you find the answers you're looking for. Yeah, thanks. Alright, now that I'm done checking, I'm going to take it easy until my name is called. Well, since the patients in the VP ward are happy, so we should be fine for a while. Oh, are you a patient? Patients, that's quite a large group. Regardless, go ask at the reception desk for whatever you need. Well, you can ask them for the details. I'm not familiar with the field myself.
Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time. Please fill out a medical questionnaire and wait for your turn Attention all patients.
Do you have a moment?
That certain departments are experiencing.
To be honest, Dr. Hussein's probably the best doctor. He's always been good to me, and it's thanks to him that I'm doing okay. And I get sick, or even stay late to see me. Sounds like he's a real respectable doctor. Sounds like he's sticking around voluntarily rather than working the night shift officially. Oh, could you share your impressions of the other doctors too? Well, Dr. Brent stays late a lot, and he's the pharmacist. Dr. Valverine does too. Speaking of which, she's been looking really stressed lately. She is getting flustered while looking at her document, saying something about the numbers not adding up. It does seem concerning. In any case, you have better ideas of what the doctors are. Thank you for your help. Yeah, and sorry to trouble you when you've got your own problems to deal with.
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing congestion at this time. Please fill out a
Got a question for you.
Nighttime treatment, huh? The departments all operate differently depending on the day. Dr. Grant from the ENT department has been working overtime every night these days. The medical director has been putting a lot on his plate, but that's because he's diligent, trustworthy doctor. He sounds like he's a real dedicated guy, huh? Yup, and he's always willing to help anyone who has sudden health issues or needs a checkup in the middle of the night. He didn't really want to help people. I don't think he'd go that far as a doctor. On that note, do you mind telling us which doctors are regularly available for nightly checkups? Oh, that varies department, so I can say for certain. Dr. Hussein from the Daybreak's department often stays late on his own, even when he's not part of the night shift. The pharmacist often sticks around too to provide medicines to patients who come in late. And I gotta say, I have my doubts about the pharmacist. What do you mean? She's called Valverine, and she's got a bad attitude. She can be real careless too. I get that it's tough to work night shifts, but can't help but feel she's going to slip up in the future. I guess every workplace is gonna have someone who hates what they do. Regardless, it helps to know who's working late. Appreciate it. Alright, we gathered plenty of info. Might be good at it to sit down and sort through it all. Responses has been added to the truck menu. Finally getting a look on the bigger picture. And in the way those two lines from the first receiver are behaving, and it sounds like a certain someone in the hospital is responsible for the ongoing situation. Now we can finally start narrowing things down. Right, the person responsible is most likely ENT specialist Grant. Why is it on all caps? Probably because it's ENT specialist Grant, right? He often does night shifts and deals with people whose symptoms are similar to those who are encountered in Jrpg. Non-life-threatening symptoms are his specialty, in other words. Don't forget, people also hear ringing in their ears at night. Some patients even thought it might be leeches or something literally they'd go to him. So to summarize, visiting at night would experience a ring in their ears. They all came there for a different reason, but they all end up seeing Dr. Grant in the ENT department. If that doesn't sound fishy, I don't know what does. Even people who originally came for ENT stuff could be targets. Yep. In any case, best thing to do would be to approach Dr. Grant ourselves. So how about it? I'll fake an illness and get a guy to take a look at me. Good for you guys? Oh, there's an idea. Normally we'd have to wait our turn, but a group like ours doesn't always have to play fair. Exactly. Right? Ketra, I think you can break this hospital server in there with FVO? I can, but you want me to hack in so that you can move up to the queue? Yes, you get it. That way we can talk to the shady dog without wasting the afternoon. But there are people who are seriously ill who are waiting. I'm not happy about this. But I guess just one of those times I have to put my feelings aside. Especially if that doctor is up for no good. We need to act fast. Alright, decided then. Let's find a way to access that server room. A new infiltration point for Theo has been added. Use short search inside the hospital to pinpoint access to the server room.
Beginning search.
Attention all patients. Be advised that certain departments are experiencing
Let's have a look.
congestion at this time. Please fill out
Something's
the
there.
questionnaire.
Better do a short search.
According to our search, this dot should lead to the server room. Then we should be able to reconnect to the terminal and gain control if we send Theo in. We did something similar in Metzodam, didn't we? Yeah, once we get the terminal, we can leave it all to Theo.
Roger.
All you then, Ketra, Theo.
Upon locating the server room, I will access the appointment database.
XYZ. XYZ, yeah. Use the D-pad or the control PO or the ASWD buttons. Press F to go up, press Q to go down.
Commencing air duct infiltration.
Oh.
Resuming infiltration.
Oh, I didn't even see
Resuming
that.
infiltration. Infrared sensor detected. Engaging evasive maneuvers. Resuming infiltration.
Oh, come on.
Resuming infiltration.
Come on.
Resuming infiltration.
Come on.
Resuming infiltration.
But what? This thing just doesn't turn off.
obtained. Resuming infiltration.
The timing is so
Resuming
shit.
infiltration.
Okay. No. Yes.
Resuming infiltration.
I'm gonna check something because I do not trust this in the slightest.
Resuming infiltration.
I'm really bad at this for some reason. Why? It's really not that difficult. It's just for some reason I just mess up constantly.
Resuming infiltration. Resuming infiltration.
There we go.
Resuming infiltration.
Oh shit. And this should be it.
It's Theo. It looks like we're in. We can manipulate the queue as soon as we have our number.
Well done. Because it's off the reception then. You have to change up the hardware edit so we don't look suspicious. Agnes and Ketra, be with me. The rest of you, stay and stand by in case anything goes wrong. And that call you said too, you can help by using her charts to detect changes in the vital signs. Got it. Remain on alert. Alright, time to make your reservation. Patient 115, please head to the examination room. Look at that, our turn's already come on. Patient 92, thank you for waiting. Your results are ready now. That's the old man from earlier. Looks like your number got called too, perhaps. Oh, and thanks again for the help earlier.
Oh, don't mention it.
I will mention it because I find you suspicious as shit.
Well, I guess I'd better finally go see what the doctor has to say about my examination.
Guess so, huh? Good luck with that.
You're Mr. Arkwright, correct? I've been told you've been having some ear problems.
The time has been killing. Tinnitus has been killing me the last few days. Gotten to where I can't even focus on the job.
I see. And, it seems you brought quite an entourage with you.
Yeah, unfortunately that just happens when I'm on the job. Don't worry about it, Dr. Grant.
Well, in any case, take a seat. We can go through your symptoms together.
Thank you. Severe ringing in your ears, huh? Fortunately, I have just the thing. I will help to solve the problem quite quickly. Does that mean you have an idea of what could be causing it? Lots of people have similar symptoms, apparently. Changes in atmosphere, pressure due to the changing of the seasons could be the cause. Yeah, I guess you really know what you're talking about. Our sensory system can be quite sensitive to change. They are easily impacted by fluctuation in our environment. Influence on high and low frequencies could affect our senses of mental balance and cause you to hear things, for example. I see. So our surroundings can be the cause? You know, I think I heard some people in the hospital are hearing ringing noises too, only at night, so... In the hospital? That's the first I've heard about it. Yeah, my tinnitus has been actually gotten worse since I got this. You think it's related? What's your take, Doc? I'm not familiar with that sort of horrible device. Perhaps it's emitting low frequency waves, detecting irregular breathing and an elevated heart rate. He's agitated. Mr. Arkwright? My answer is after looking into last year's drug business. While we're on the subject, I've heard it's been causing ringing in the people's ears. Were those drugs tied to the mafia? Do you think such a thing is being spread here in Bankerville? That's a scary thought. I thought everything is related to the drugs would have been seized by now. What are you talking about? I have other patients that need attention, so I'd like to think if we could keep the conversation relevant to the checkup. My bad, Doc. That does remind me, though. Sir, you've been handing out meds without consulting the pharmacy? Oh, you're right. Another patient was saying something like that. That's not good. Audits for prescribing are imperative and give good medication is really the role of the pharmacy. What a terrible rumor. I assure you, if it's related to meditation, I make sure the pharmacist has approved. Yeah, I don't think so. In fact, it was the patients who got their needs directly from you that were spreading the word. Someone's messing with the 4BD network too. Tell me. Know anything about that? Well, there it is.
As we thought.
AD! Now is the time! May the altered dawn rise to meet us!
We're going after him. Reset, contact everybody on standby.
Understood. What the hell is going on?
This is just like what happened in the Blacklight District.
That doctor must have amplified the spiritual energy waves.
What the heck?
I sense the same presence as yesterday. Be careful.
Damn it! Don't tell me this bastard's planning to use all these people as shields!
We can't hurt them.
You're right. They're not Jaegers or gangsters. Even trying to restrain these people could do them harm.
Then our only choice is to shock them back to their senses one by one.
Right. We can use that shard function to suppress it.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I'll handle this.
Why, hello there, man. You again?
The old man from earlier?
It can't be.
For real?
He dropped them without even touching them.
I knew it. You're...
What a stroke of divine luck. Can we leave these people to you?
But of course. Happy to help the roaring lion and his friends. I'll stay here and protect all the lovely nurses until you can stem this problem at the source.
Sure as hell didn't see this coming. Thanks. We're counting on you.
Seriously, I don't have a clue what's going on. But I guess we'll leave it to you.
Dr. Grant should be up ahead. We need to take him into custody.
Oh, God.
Dead end?
No. Something smells here. Reset, do a shard search.
At once.
He's seriously got a hidden door?
Let's take a look.
Why does a random hallway have secret doors? This is a hospital, not a spy movie.
It's starting to make sense. Perhaps this has something to do with the previous management's shady funding.
I think you're onto something. And I think it's clear who the source of those funds was.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Contact the guild and the cops. We're going right in.
All right. Let's see. The guild and the Anchorville Police Department.
I can't believe this was happening in us Grimcat's own backyard. How dare these jerks?
You have bigger issues, Judith. Also, what does that say? All party members have returned. Okay. Let me check the tactics menu. And let's see who I have equipped right now. Yeah, let's see, it's just fine. Okay.
Right.
Do you think that old man will be okay? We kinda left him on his own back there.
I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Indeed. We don't need to worry about him at all.
He was wielding a Tachi, wasn't he?
Makes sense.
Our intel mentioned him. All we can do now is press onward.
Oh, wait a second. Don't tell me that it's Master Junka Fai? Master Junka Fai? Is that Junka Fai? That makes sense, but also I didn't even connect the dots because I was like, that doesn't make much sense. Who would that be? It could be Junta-Fi, actually. We know he's here, somewhere. Now that I think about it, the little bit of the voice that we have heard of him was similar enough where I can be convinced that it was him. Huh. Interesting.
What's all this?
A dungeon. Anchorville Hospital Underground Production Lab.
What the? It seems like some sort of lab for conducting medical experiments.
You're right. I recognize some of those plants and devices.
Yeah, the color might be different, but that's definitely it.
They're the same plants we saw in Tharbad, beneath Vegas Films.
You mean that underground facility where they developed the drug for Almada?
You're telling me they've got another one of those labs below the hospital here?
One of their clientele with ties to Almada may have forced the previous management to build it. Then, after Almada was destroyed, they simply had to keep their connections to the Mafia hidden to avoid investigation.
Looks that way. But if that's true, then this place should have been shut down at the end of last year. Instead, it's fully operational.
Which means that someone has recently reactivated everything. The question is why. One thing is clear at least. It would appear the doctor himself was being used too.
He's alive, but unconscious. Must have reached his limit. He doesn't seem to be contaminated anymore either. Thank goodness. We still need to talk to him. But given his current state, it might not be possible.
Seems our masterminds are just up ahead.
They finally revealed themselves.
More contaminated monsters. There were signs of them outside the city as well.
We're missing some manpower without Yorda, but we still have the suppression shard function.
I'm worried about the people being controlled on the surface too. So let's make haste.
Yeah. Look alive, guys!
Tama! They're gonna pay for coming into my home and making a mess of things.
All right.
Then Grendel promises them not for a limited time. The Grendel has learned to craft true Radiant Sun Ray.
When the heck did these get here? And where'd they even come from?
And they're white, too.
It could be a variant that's been modified to improve its efficacy.
We can worry about that later. Our priority now is stopping whoever awaits ahead. Let's go.
Ranged attacks.
Let's get this rolling.
Underneath! The initiative ours!
I suggest we strike now.
If you please. Reset! Step 2 on yes!
Activating shine forth.
Galaxia Ray! Bam!
If you please.
It's on you, Reset!
If you would. That went better than I anticipated.
Model employee, Reset!
Treasure located.
COC activate!
There's nothing here. What is even the point of that area then?
Let's have a look.
Energy signature detected.
A plasma mine? Then it must be...
Seems we found what we were looking for. Watch your step as you go.
Got your back. Here to support.
Boost gauge.
Battle complete. You did exemplary work. You were an incredible helper set.
My, what a class.
Initiating slaughter. Shard boost opportunity available.
Good luck.
No problem.
They're all dead.
My, they didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
And there's more. No. The fun was one of those hacking chests, but it was not.
Let's begin, shall we?
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Step 2, yes.
Here to help.
It's on you, Reset.
That went better than I anticipated. You were an incredible helper set.
Let me see this shit. Who gave you permission to destroy a planet? Huh? I sure didn't. Get out of here, you piece of shit. Then death.
All in a day's work. Shall I prepare a tea party for you, Miss Bright?
We already do have a lot of them, you don't worry. We will make sure that we get an appropriate amount.
What's with this room?
Good question. Better use a shard search. Search time.
Initiating search. Initiating search.
More laser bullshit.
Search time. Search time.
Let's have a look.
Search time.
Let's have a look.
Now where?
We can turn it around.
Oh, oops. Ow. Unacceptable. Die.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Activating.
Got your number. Backup's here.
Reset.
Activating skill.
Let's have a look. I won't stop here.
What? Okay. That was the game shitting itself for a bit. But I think it's still better to go this way first and see if we can...
Initiating search.
Darn it. Timing is shit.
Let's have a look. That looks like a nice chest.
They're down! The initiative ours! Here to support!
Shard boost opportunity available.
On you! Okay! There we go!
Better sing. Did I just...
The more experience I gain, the better I'll get. Let's have a look. Initiating search.
Let's end this!
What a deception. I eagerly await your performance.
They're down! The initiative ours!
Here to help.
Boost
Here to
gauge
help.
limit increased.
Here to help. You have this. Got your back.
Limiter released.
I won't miss this chance. Keep it up. It's working. Activate. Now it's my mood. If you please.
Backup's here. Backup's here.
Here to support.
Go all in on him.
Keep it up. It's working. Go for it. Miss Cooldown. Let's stay on the offensive.
Go all in on him.
Please. It's time. I'll support it. The floor is yours, Van.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Cypher, activate. Chew on this.
If you would.
It's done.
Here goes.
Go all in on him.
Allow me to.
My chance.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Allow me to.
Follow up.
Turn this thing over there, whatever it is.
Nice. Moving on up.
Status parameters upgraded. Let's have a look. Initiating search.
Oh, there's something here. Better check it out then.
Initiating search. Well, well, what a nice little chest.
The initiative ours!
May we proceed with caution.
If you would. On you! Okay! There we go! Got your back! I'll cover you!
Backup's here.
Got you!
Battle complete. We did exemplary work. I can't help but be amazed, Reset.
I think we've done everything up to this point. Oh, there's another just there. Okay, well.
Beware of ranged attacks.
Presence. My, what a crowd. I eagerly await the performance.
They're on their knees! Let's end this! The initiative ours!
Here to help. Here to help. You have this.
Oh,
Treasure that shall we begin?
Here to help.
Activating. Boost gauge limit increased.
Keep it up. It's working.
Certain arts will prove most effective.
Go all in on him.
Activated. Drive.
Go all in on him.
I'll cover you. If you would.
Activated. Skill.
Here goes.
If you would.
It's time.
Shard boost opportunity.
There's still room for refinement.
I think that's every chest you can get here. Bye. Couldn't care less about you, honestly. See you in the next life, I suppose. Or was it? No. This is back up to where we were. No. This makes it this area is a little bit confusing. I think they messed up there, so I need to go here. Oh, get out! You see this? Get out of my way.
Good luck.
Reset. If you would. There. All enhanced.
Beware of ranged attacks.
Where are you guys right now?
Elvis, I take it you made it to the hospital?
Yeah, we're working with this crazy strong old guy in the lobby right now. Police reinforcements will be here any minute, so don't do anything too wild.
Well, that's reassuring. I think we'll have to get a bit wild, though.
Yeah, we can't stop now.
This could get tricky. Let's begin.
The floor is yours, Van.
Boost
All
gauge
you,
limit
Ren.
unlocked.
Reset.
I'll support. Here to support.
It should be safe for now.
It was due to your efforts, Agnes.
Initiating search.
Beware of ranged attacks.
Treasure located. Initiating search. Initiating search. Let's begin.
They're down. The initiative's ours.
You got it.
Van.
You got it.
Now's my chance.
Go all in on him.
Activating. I won't miss this chance.
Now's your chance
If
for a
you
shot.
My chance.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Go full throttle. COC, activate. Certain arts will work
Keep it
better.
up. It's working.
Activate.
Here goes.
Initiating
There.
drop.
I'll cover you.
my move now.
Keep it up. It's working.
Cypher, activate.
Got your back. Here, on the house.
There. Take that. Got you covered.
Activating skill.
I did it.
I don't think I missed anything at the moment. Now, let's go.
Beware of ranged attacks.
This looks like a good stopping point.
More of those things. Where are they all coming from? That's the question I'm having. Not necessarily like why do they exist.
It's a white orb mint, and it's being used to make the agave even more potent.
They're making a drug even worse than the Mafias.
These jackasses. You guys are the ones who disappeared from the capital with those masked people.
I don't see any Heya, so this can't be all the folks who up and vanished.
A-D. Another dawn, leading us to a new world. Ah, I see the white light.
Are they talking about that altered dawn thing?
Yes,
Deplorable
clearly.
as ever. And now they're contaminated to boot.
Threat level B+. I've confirmed that their auras are linked as well.
We'll cut through both their corruption and that hollow spirit energy of theirs alike.
Come on!
Time to destroy them.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better.
Kill. My head.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Rouse! Clean force!
My safety, my thanks.
Go full throttle! ZOC, activate! Activate skill!
Over here! All for you! Here goes!
I'll cover you!
Over here! All for you!
Here to help.
There we go.
Now!
You're screwed!
I won't hold back.
Initiating drive.
Here to support. Threat detected. Take care.
Have some more!
Here's some action.
Here goes!
As you would. Spell forth.
Son of a...
Is this it?
Here to help.
Now, prepare to die.
I'll cover you.
Impossible! Nice!
Moving on up.
Status parameters upgraded.
I've plenty of growing left to do.
We did it!
Did we?
No, not yet.
I thought so.
Just show yourself already!
How dare you, you damn brat! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shooting you. What did you think?
Who is this guy?
He isn't one of the ones from the capital.
So, it's you.
Oh, I see now. You're the one who's been spreading rumors and interfering with our 4 SPGs.
Not to mention, the one who was pulling that doctor's strings.
So there are more masks working with that damn brat?
You got a lot of nerve talking to me like that. You can call me the Masked Instigator. One of the vestiges. And of course I mess with your shitty requests. It was a riot, let me tell you. Or it would have been if you hadn't ruined everything, damn it.
You're the one who's ruining everything.
Because you twisted the truth. Innocent people were involved in all this.
You're one rotten bastard, aren't you?
You're different from the others. I can tell.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Unlike those other 3, you seem rotten to the core.
What was that? That's rich coming from one of Paradise's little spawn.
Oh, don't even think about talking about that, you piece of absolute garbage.
Say it again. I dare you.
Looks like you were never taught when to keep your mouth shut.
Don't mind him, Ren. He's just bitter that we looked right at his cold, spiteful heart.
Exactly. We all know what you had to overcome on that island.
Yes, Van. You're right.
So, who are you? I may not be able to hear your real voice, but the way you talk is familiar.
Looks like Agnes and I are the only ones who got that vibe. Which is a pretty big hint as to who you are, wouldn't you say?
You want it all you want, brat. You think you're so great with all those babes backing you up, huh? But I'll have you know I'm not one for dirtying my hands. Now kill those bastards!
Look out!
When did you show up?
What the hell is wrong with you? Why aren't you shooting them? And after I went through all the trouble to lure them here, that was the perfect chance!
Why would I follow your orders? We have no system of rank. Besides, my objective is to analyze their combat strength. I'm certain I told you this beforehand.
Bitch.
Am I right in thinking that, unlike that dumbass, you can be reasoned with?
She's definitely put some people in the ground. Can't say I can overlook that.
If it is necessary to my mission, then I'll exchange words. I am merely a scout. I've come only to get an accurate measure of your combat strength.
I remember that rifle from yesterday. I'd never seen one like that before.
Its specs are off the charts.
Have you
Not
seen
to
it?
mention the plasma mines. Where did she get this stuff?
She doesn't seem like she's from any regular army. Forget the masks. What corps are you with?
What soldier would give up that information? Now then, it's time to see what you're made of.
It's that executor thing!
But why is it with someone other than Ix? Wait, that's not the same one as before.
Don't tell me.
They've all got one?
No way you pathetic pieces of shit are strong enough to handle the likes of this. You punks will get to
We'll
be
see
first
about
in
that.
line
We have
to
backup
make that
pieces,
goddess
dumbass.
you love so much.
Don't you even
One
think
step
about
ahead
it.
of that shitty Dawn.
Can it, asshole! Unless you want to cut in front of us!
She's clearly a skilled warrior. Be wary of her coordinating her attacks with that creature.
Got it. Blitz, the Grendel, I'm throwing everything I've got at him.
Come on! Initiating counterattack!
One
Begin
fairy.
engagement.
Got your back!
Damage received times 1.5? Oh, fuck you. No, we're not doing that. We're not even gonna try that. Bye!
Clean force!
My safety, my thanks.
Go all in on him.
Alright. On yes. Use Stained Arrow.
Damn brats. Make sure you actually kill him this time, Bree.
I take orders from no one, let alone you. That being said, I will not be pulling my punches.
Don't plan on letting these lowlifes stand for much longer, but keep an eye out for their reinforcements.
Yeah. I'll support you. I'll take you on. Please. It's for the best.
Bye.
Drink up!
I'll support you.
Away with you!
I won't hold back.
Now's your chance for a shot boost.
What's wrong? Cold feet.
Mr. Arclight.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
I'll dust you up!
Clear shot!
All you, Ren!
Boost
All
gauge
you,
limiter
Ren!
unlocked!
Alright, Ren. Can you do death blow attack?
Go all in on him! You got this!
Away with you!
I'll take you on.
Okay, you are gonna use. What is your status currently?
Stay on guard.
Cures ailments. Oh, but the next person is her. Okay, well.
What's wrong? Cold feet.
Yeah!
There!
I'll take you on.
Bye! Screw you. All of your work has just been undone. Isn't that unfortunate? Then we're gonna do magic attack times 30%.
My safety, my thanks.
Hydro cannon. Yeah, we should lock
Press the
that.
attack. There! Away with you! Away with you!
You'll pay for that!
Initiating drive!
Spell forth!
There!
I'll cover you!
Away with you!
My
That
chance!
is annoying.
Activating shard command!
My safety, my thanks.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Cypher, activate!
Now then.
Backup's here!
Released.
There!
Drink up!
I'll cover you! Here goes.
Backup's here!
Activating skill.
They're stunned!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Bring it on! Cypher, activate! Drink up!
Please!
Here goes!
Activate! Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
There!
I'll take you on! May we proceed with caution. Stay on guard.
Make it snappy! Flare storm!
My safety, my thanks.
Test the attack.
Here to support! Here to support! Go for it! It'll be...
This fight is gonna be tedious, isn't it?
I'll take you on!
Activating. Initiating drive.
Now then.
Go forth and teach them their place.
My safety, my thanks.
Cold feet.
Initiating drive.
Her down! Here! Reset! Initiating drive. There.
You got this!
Activating skill.
You're putting up a decent enough fight, considering your lack of real combat experience.
Who are you?
Come on,
For little
come on,
payback.
Fairy. You should be able to figure it out. It's not rocket science. Come on.
What's wrong? Cold feet.
The floor is yours, Van. Now it's my move.
What's wrong? Cold feet.
Activating skill.
Spell I'll support you.
Initiate.
Here I go.
Some elements look effective.
What's
Spell
wrong?
I'll support you.
Test the attack.
I won't hold back.
Some
Miss Clowdown.
What's wrong? Cold feet.
Stay on guard. May we proceed with caution.
What's wrong? Test the attack. Targeting.
Yeah! My
Here goes!
Certain arts will work better.
Cypher, activate!
Test the attack.
There!
I'll cover you. No. Not
Darn
now.
it. We need her to be alive of all people to be alive. That is so annoying. And I also was pretty sure I should be able to do it without anyone dying. Let me check if the boss needs to be done with anything specifically.
What's wrong? Cold feet. What's wrong? Cold feet. What's wrong? Cold feet? What's wrong? Cold feet?
Here's the one, this one, and that one.
Show some backbone,
Screw
Greenhorn.
You saved me.
Press the attack.
I'll take you on. It'll be all right, everyone. Great circle of light, give unto us the breath of life. My sensei, my thanks.
You'll pay for that!
Let's stay on the offensive.
My sensei, my thanks.
I suggest we strike now.
Clear shot!
I won't hold back.
Gosh darn it.
Keep it up. It's working.
Initiate.
Now then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even stay with Miss. Ha ha ha. Miss again. Miss.
Press the attack.
Maybe stop missing. That would be very cool on your end.
You're open. I'll take you on.
Show some backbone, Greenhorn.
Got your back. Make your move.
Stop struggling and give up!
Never. I will not lose to someone like you, even with that creature as our opponent.
Strike now.
Show me the resolve of one at death's door.
Go all in on him!
I suggest we strike now.
Yeah! Here goes.
I suggest we strike now.
Oh, for heaven's sake. So annoying. Come on. There's nothing I could do there. You just give an unlimited amount of turns and also doing a bazillion damage. Fuck off.
Stay on guard.
Unacceptable. Fortunately, I almost...
Show me the resolve of one at death's door.
May we proceed with caution.
Stay on guard.
Pull out all the stops!
May we proceed with caution. Yeah! I won't miss this chance.
Show me the resolve of one at
Miss
death's
Bright!
door.
Allow me! Reset! Thank you!
Away with you!
There's my line. Now shut up.
Press the attack.
You'll pay for that!
I would at least appreciate you for giving me all the turns I never need. Here you go.
Here goes! Get him on,
Oh,
yes!
come on. Fuck off.
Get him on, yes! Pull out all the stops!
By the head!
I hate this so much. This is such a waste of time. You're such a waste of time.
May we proceed with caution.
How very adequate.
Certain arts will prove most effective.
No! Not
Yeah,
now!
that was nothing else to do. I was asking more.
Press the attack.
I won't miss this chance!
Show me the resolve of one at death's door.
My chance!
Yeah, your chance to save on yes, and then save everyone in the turn. Here you go.
There! You saved me. I'll take you on.
Fuck off. Sincerely, me.
I will fall back
Bye.
for the moment.
You're dead. How did you still do that turn? That is so dumb. Come on. Oh, jeez, that is unfair. Not that matters, I will just shoot back.
Keep it up. It's working.
Activate.
Mr. Arkwright.
Time for a little payback.
Now's my chance. Let's stay on the offensive. I suggest we strike now. Shining flower.
Back up here.
Certain arts require skill.
Get him on, yes.
Let's stay on the defensive. I suggest we strike now. Grant them one favor.
Any D-drops are
Now
gone.
it's my turn.
And now it's time to screw you over.
I won't miss this chance. Now's your initiating drive. Here
This
goes.
fight is infinitely way too long. This is not good.
Right? Drive them out!
Here to help.
Use a shard boost to get the initiating drive.
Here to help. I will cover you.
Here to support.
Not even difficult. Like, sure, I died a few times. I was unlucky, but like,
Now it's my turn.
or unlucky.
Now's your chance.
Partially
Initiating
unlucky because
drive.
we got the freaking damage multiplier. But
Stay on guard.
Triggering start command.
My safety, my face.
the problem is not this. The problem is the fact that dude has way too much health.
Here to support.
At least I can fully focus on this stupid shit now. That's other shit.
Here to help.
I have a sneaking suspicion we will come on. I'm not the biggest fan of that because kind of makes all the stakes we had before kind of stupid.
Do forgive me. Here to support. Now it's my turn.
That's not really what I mean. Like, things that happen,
Initiating
I don't
drive.
want them to be undone. That's why we're down. Please.
My move now.
Use a
No,
shard
you're
boost
not
to
doing
get
that.
the
Fuck off.
My safety, my face. Keep it up. It's working. Now's my chance. Miss Cluedown. Allow me to help. It's for the best.
Yeah, you can do that. Unfortunately for you, that's not gonna help you anymore.
Good luck.
Here goes.
Use a shard boost initiating drive. Got your back. I got you covered.
How disgraceful.
What? Oh, of course it's reflected. Of course, why not? But why not?
Back up here.
So why can I not? That is so stupid. I hate when this
Initiating
happens.
drive.
There's literally no reason for this to happen.
My move now.
I hate it. Like,
Attack their
there was no.
weakness with an
Why
arc.
can I not get to her? Hello? What is the point of that?
My safety, thanks.
Back
Initiating
up here.
drive.
In your court. Bring it on.
Once again, why can I not get to her? Come on! I just want to revive her. How god can it be? Why is it so not? Why can I not do that? It's so dumb. Whatever. I could do it anyway.
My face.
Fuck off.
Got your number.
Time for a little payback.
Screw you, shit.
Reset.
We're not gonna end it this way. We're just gonna destroy you. Bye. Bye.
That's how it goes.
You deserve nothing more than us destroying you
I've plenty
entirely.
of growing left to do. A welcome improvement.
But generally, why was this boss battle so long
All enhanced.
exactly?
Power and
It was
efficiency
not very good.
increased.
And it was not very endearing, it was just existent.
I see. You're slightly above expectations.
She's a freaking monster.
Those flames of hers were just like what fairies bro can do.
Yeah.
Fairy?
Got that far finding a fairy?
Please
Because
tell me, who are you? Your techniques, crafts, they're so familiar, but I don't recognize any of them. How does that even make sense?
Shard barriers, now!
You're wide open!
Just use the Grendel to...
You're the one who's wide open. Fifth form.
Yep, it sure is. It must be Jupify.
Impressive.
Oh, please. That was child's play. Don't worry. I've taken care of everyone who was being controlled and left them in good hands.
Thank you for everything.
You goddamn bag of bones! That's the way you want to play it, and I've got just the mode.
Oh no, not on my watch.
What do we have here?
What the hell are these things?
You're the mice.
Mirabelle!
Hey!
Why are you here? I thought Marduk was putting all of its resources into the rocket launch.
Actually, I had to rush over here for a half-day business trip. Right now, the bracers and cops have got the hospital's entrance locked down.
Really? Thank goodness.
Sounds like the police and guild have things handled.
Then it's time to pull out. We've accomplished our objective and completed our analysis.
The replica!
How does that thing even work?
What? It disappeared!
Did it collapse at a molecular level? No, it's something else.
Hmm?
The Sword Oni. Rather, the Sword Hermit, and Marduk Total Security Company. I want to thank you and Argrid Solutions for contributing to my analysis.
We're all done here, so feel free to take a look around. Not that it'll matter. Catch you later, Argrid. Don't worry. You'll get yours the next time we meet.
Wait! I'm not done talking to...
Hey, you guys okay?
We're fine.
It's the guild
I'm
and the
just slightly
police.
annoyed again.
Did you guys manage to handle the monsters?
Yeah, no problems there. They suddenly got weaker as we made our way down.
Their white, pulsating aura disappeared. Did it have something to do with those replica orbments?
Yes, though the culprits ran off with them.
He's in a bad way. Somebody get me a stretcher!
Get on the line with the Edith Police Department, and make sure you talk to Inspector Daswani.
Right.
It's practically sunset. Didn't think we'd get into it right after we got here.
You came because Anchorville was flagged by our risk management AI, I presume.
Mirabelle! Fairy, Reset, everyone.
Good work today. To answer your question, yes, I convinced the general manager to send me here. Just to be clear, the threat level here is still unknown. That ain't changed.
Creeps me out how accurate that AI system of yours is.
But unknown? Didn't it designate Nimith Island as Triple S?
Indeed. I've never seen such a designation before.
To be honest, it's the first time the system's told us unknown since it went operational. But something tells me we'll get a better answer if that old-timer sticks around.
Sorry, ladies. Once I get my results back from the doc, I gotta head out. Tonight. And you, Roaring Lion, it's been so long. I would have loved to catch up over drinks.
Likewise. I hope we can make time for it at some point.
Come on. Doesn't no one know who he is?
Thanks for everything earlier.
I got a pretty good idea who you are, but just to make sure, you are that sword hermit, aren't you?
I heard you've been helping out my wild, young, hidden disciple here and there. And that you've met my youngest disciple, Reen, as well.
Jun Gafai, the sword hermit.
Yep, I'm the old geezer who founded the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, Yun Kavai. And since the cat's out of the bag, I'm also the former chieftain of the Jaeger Corps, Ikaruga.
What? You can't mean Shizuna's...
The most powerful Eastern Jaeger Corps.
Is that how it is? I had a hunch you were connected, but not to this extent.
It's a pleasure to meet you youngsters, especially you, Mr. Problem Solver.
That is interesting. I'm still not a big fan of people coming back from the dead, because, you know, we know that it's basically what's happening here.
Those are impressive results. I'll update your evaluation rank.
B. Okay, well.
Confirm and receipt. That's just about perfect.
It is perfect. We're now at B, so we're getting there.
A predictable result.
This time, okay. Yep. Well. This is a perfect... I'm good in predicting this. Every 3 streams we finish a new act / chapter. So, of route, sorry. Yeah. Well, that is when Route 4 finished. Next time, tomorrow's afternoon, we're gonna start Kevin Route 2, Exposed Sin. And I hope to see you all next time. And we start Kevin Route 2. And yeah. I hope you all enjoyed Kevin Route 4, despite all the issues we had with that one boss that just took how many minutes? I don't know, but it was too long. I'm not a big fan of that. It wasn't even an interesting boss. They just kept using a thing that just made it so that your damage was abysmal and their damage was insane, and then they would immediately have 3 turns in a row. Sorry, but that's not an interesting boss. That's just annoying. It's fine. It's fine. We got through it. We got through it on easy difficulty instead of very easy. So there's that too. Fortunately, we didn't need that for the BP, so I'm happy about that at least. Alright. Before I blab on for even longer, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. For all the people who are here in the stream, even if you weren't talking, there was no one talking, I think, in this entire stream chat. Thanks for watching, and see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.